We're now going to look at the blocks called Messages and Courses. I'll start with Courses. So with editing turned on, I click in the Add a Block drop-down menu and I select the block I want, which is Courses. This is a nice feature for you to have listed on students' classrooms, especially if they have very many teachers that are using Moodle. This way they can navigate easily between the different classes that they have. That's all you have to do is add Courses as a block, and students then can see it and navigate between their courses. I'm going to dock this over to the side. Now you'll see on the dock I have navigation, I have settings, I have a calendar, and I have my courses, so I can easily flip between the different classes. Now let's look at messages. Under Add a Block, I will select Messages. The Messages category is unique in that students can message teachers or other Moodle users through this system. You do not need to have any type of email account to do this. And this is how it works. It merely says Messages, no messages waiting. By clicking on the word Messages, it comes to a screen that says My Contacts, your contact list is empty. But I can search for people, and I put in a person's last name and then select Search, and I find that 8 users were found. I'll add this particular user right here. And now there is a connection between Annie Brown, the teacher of this course, and Dot Garman, another teacher. I can then send a message to this person, and they will not get it in their email, they will get it in their Moodle messages. I'm going to log off as Annie Brown and log in as Dot Garman so you can see what that looks like. I'm now logged in as Dot Garman, and I have gone to her message section, and you can see where it says Incoming Contacts 1, Annie Brown, and there is a message. Additionally, there are messages from 2 other students. But when I click on Annie Brown, I see her message, which was merely Hi Dot, and I can message her back if I want. And now I'll log off as Dot Garman and back in as Annie Brown. Now I'm logged back in as Annie Brown, and you can now see on the right hand side where I have my messages, I can see I have one message from Dot Garman, and I click on the word Messages, and I see Unread Messages 1. I click on the person's name, and I see the message she has sent me back. This is very useful for students. Even though they're in your class every day, some kids are just too shy to raise their hand. I have found out from personal experience that kids will ask you more questions, deeper questions, and let you know how they feel about things more if they don't have to confront you face to face. I want to know what my kids are thinking. I want to know if they're struggling and have questions. I want to be able to help them, and the only way I can do that is give them a way to communicate with me that's comfortable for them. And for some kids, the messaging system is a good, comfortable method. The messaging system is a nice feature to have for your class.